If you are looking to buy Bitcoin right now because it's going up, I'm going to show you something you should be aware of before you buy. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it because there's no time to waste. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to go over an article. I think it's quite interesting, quite quite interesting. But here's the thing with Bitcoin right now, right? Yeah, we are moving upward. And if you guys like Elliott waves, I haven't used them in a while, but you guys can consider this right here as well. If we are looking at a potential 5-wave structure to the upside on the micro level to confirm a decent, more considerable, sustainable uptrend, we know that right now we have a potential first wave in for sure. Second wave is done. We surpassed this last swing high, indicating that the third wave is unfolding. And the thing is that for this third wave to be considered more valid, more confident that we are in upward moving structure, we need to know if we actually have enough momentum. And in order to find out if we have enough momentum or not, we want to see a much more extreme push up into this green area. If we can have enough momentum to push the price of Bitcoin up, see it come up past this 1 week liquidity at 87K, which is very significant, and actually start, consolidating within this green area up here, or at least hit it, we have enough momentum to, consider that the low is in and we are going to be moving higher in Bitcoin. Once we have that third wave, we can look at where the potential fourth wave can be, and then the fifth wave can be much higher from here, back in the 100K range. But for us to come up here, we need to break this 87K level. And as of right now, we're finding some resistance just above the 84.6K level, and the price is slowly trending down a little bit. The RSI is maxed out. So in order for us to be more confident that in the short term we will be seeing higher prices in Bitcoin, we need to find either support now and just start trending up higher if we have that momentum, or we can find support within this retracement area down here between 82 and 83,500. The more discounted portion of this retracement area is where the 120 moving average is starting to kind of level out at. So this can be a very strong support, maxing out this area if we do come down to this. Now, if we do fail to find support and we start moving down lower, we can consider that we are not in an uptrend. The uptrend wave count will be invalidated. This green area will be invalidated, and instead we're going to be going down. And if we go ahead to retest the CME levels, the good chance that due to all the fear of tariffs and the macroeconomic conditions right now, it is very fair to say that we will see a deeper low, because we are still somewhat trending downward. We haven't passed over this consolidation point right here around 86K to try to break past that 87K liquidity wall. So it's very fair, in my opinion, to say that if we do break below this support level, there's a good chance that it will create enough momentum to break past this swing low right here, and maybe even come down to 75 to 73K and have a little bit of a smaller low down here. So that can look something like, if the downtrend were to sort of continue down into this area like this, we can make it a different color to kind of distinguish a little bit better. We can consider that, hey, we're just making an overall lower high from this trend we're seeing right here. We're making an overall lower high, and this is just noise. And instead, we're going to be coming down and making one more low before we can start testing any future, potential resistances that will be forming on liquidity walls and fib extensions to try to confirm a wave up. So this is what I'm trying to warn you guys on. It's very important to understand the potential bullish fake out that we can be seeing right now, because yes, we are uptrending. We have a higher high and higher low structure forming, but this higher high right here is very minor. It's not very significant, especially if you're considering an Elliott wave count where we want to see that third wave max out. Because if you consider a fib extension from the low to this high in this low right here, it shows that if there is enough momentum, this can bring us all the way up into this area, to confirm further, bullish trends. But if we fail to reach this area, we get rejected now, or we get rejected the 87K level, we can come back down. We'll keep maximizing. If we do trend up higher, what I'll do for you guys is I'll keep following the price up if we start moving up higher. But as of right now, there is a little bit of weakening going on. And if we can't find support now or within this orange line, also, again, remember the 120 moving average can act as support, and it's right here at the 0.618 at 82K. If this fails, we can very easily be looking at lower prices as broad economic fear continues, and we can be seeing potentially 73, 75K as our next support before we can start testing more resistance levels to try to see if we can go back up. And then at that point, I'll give you guys a new bullish confirmation zone to keep an eye on. So hopefully this made sense, guys. I'm going to go over that article as well before I end the video. This is very interesting, though. U.S. congressman to introduce new crypto bill protecting Trump's strategic Bitcoin reserve. This is very interesting because this is making more sense to me now, because it's like, hey, they're being a little light with the reserve. They're putting in Bitcoin they confiscated in the past instead of acquiring new Bitcoin to put in there. And then this article makes me think like, hey, maybe they're trying to put like this protective wall for the reserve. So when they do actually start buying Bitcoin, it's very likely, I think, then this will be a better way of protecting it. So that's very, very interesting, and it kind of makes sense to me, but we'll see how that unfolds. But I hope this video made sense, guys. There is some short-term risk. We need to keep an eye on this range right here, because the uptrend can be invalidated, and this can just excuse me, this can just be a bullish fake out before we could come down and start testing some new support. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.